Television coverage of high school sport is back with WPTI TV Channel 10. It's Northern Illinois Conference basketball at its best with the WPTI sports team. And now, the WPTI Nick 10 Game of the Week.
Dave Westman on the WPTI Nick 10 Game of the Week. And boy, we're going to have a good one here tonight. Dave Westman to my immediate left, and then we have Chad Kaufman to my immediate right. The Boylan Titans, and we have the Freeport Pretzels, the #1 team in the conference this year. And everybody, I talked with Howard Long, the head coach for the Freeport Pretzels, and he really feels as though that every team in the conference is staring at him eyeball to eyeball, wants to knock them off. And the Boylan Titans, I really believe, have the capability of doing so. Let's take a look at the standings here for tonight's ball game. And we take a look. We see that the Freeport Pretzels, they stand at 11 wins and 3 losses only in the Nick 10 Conference. They stand at 14-7 overall. And then we see the Boylan Titans. They are 8-6 and 10-9 overall. It's going to be a whale of a ball game. I was talking with both of my colleagues, Dave Westman and Chad Kaufman, before this basketball game, and they both thought that Boylan has the capability of really doing a number here tonight. But before we get into that situation, let's pause for the national anthem. WPTI Sports, the national anthem. And Chad, before we broke away for that good job of the national anthem, we talked about the Boylan Titans having the capability, the definite capability of really doing a job here tonight at the Freeport Pretzels. And, you know, I watched Freeport several times this year, and I have seen a good basketball team, but nothing overwhelming compared to the other teams in the Nick 10.
Well, Brian, I haven't seen Freeport play this year, but I think it's typical of the Nick 10 that these teams can knock each other off. I really expect a good game out of Boylan. Boylan's been coming on well. Both teams match up well in size. Boylan's at home, and I've always said a home court advantage is a big advantage in high school basketball, but then I've been proven wrong because every game we've televised, the visiting team wins.
That's right. Dave Westman, statistically, you have to be looking in the turnover categories, and in a tight ball game like this, that could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, I remember back a couple of weeks ago when we covered the Boylan Titans, and as Chad said, they're an impressive young ball club, and I really think that if they keep the turnover situation down, that they really have a chance against this Freeport Pretzel team.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the starting lineups for tonight's ball game again between the Boylan Titans and the Freeport Pretzels. WPTI Sports here at Boylan High School. For the Freeport Pretzels, we have number 25, Derek Wilhelms. He's a 6'2 senior. Number 23, Ron Allen, a 6'3 junior. Number 24, John Fox, a 6'5 senior. He's a good big guy in the middle there. And then we have number 30, Steve Holman, a 6-foot senior. And the quarterback of the club, number 15, Scott Cooper. He's a 5'10 senior. And let us remind you that Freeport has 4 of their returning linemen coming back to play excellent ball. 4 people started last year, Chad, on their championship team, and they're back here tonight. So it should be interesting.
Well, yeah, it should be very, very interesting. Problem is, Freeport's been having some problems lately. I don't know whether they're going stale or they need to revive somehow. But Boylan's a team on the come, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Boylan win this game tonight.
For the Boylan Titans, number 34, Mike Guernsey, a 6'5 senior. And number 42, Dan Tatro, he's a 6'4" senior. And number 30, the sophomore, Sonny Roberts. He's a 6'5" sophomore, as we mentioned. Number 22, Jim Pelkey. He's a 6'1" senior. And we have number 10, Frank DeCastris. And he is a 5'11" junior. Those are the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. And as we mentioned before, we're expecting a great ball game.